farewell salute to Defiance. I haven't really properly named it, but that's what I'm calling it. So today's video is a farewell salute to Defiance.
Looks like a good day for an arc fall.
Let's see, where are we? I'm not doing the normal dailies that I normally do because I've already done them in a video. So we're gonna do, wow. I think I wasn't sure about this, but they got Christmas trees. And the other day they had pumpkins. Well, last week I think it was. It's like they're trying to cram everything in the last few days. It was like only, I think there's only a week left, I think. Not sure. Today's the 20th. 21st, yesterday's the 20th. Today's the 21st. So there's like 7 days left. Shutting her down on the 28th. I guess 7 more days. Defiance will be no more. As I said in a previous video, this game does not have any storylines. I mean, there's storylines within the game, but there's no story mission outside of the game. Like with Red Dead, you know, you download the game, you still have the story mode, even if you lose the online portion of the game. When this game shuts down, the whole game is gone. Storylines is within the online part. There is no separate online, offline part that you can play. Once the game's gone, it's gone. Which is what's really sad. So we, as a part of our continuing thing, even though that it isn't a daily or weekly or whatever, we are going to do radio restart. It didn't pop up. I was hoping that it would pop up. During the course of the shutdown, but I doubt it's going to in the next week. And since how this is probably the last week, and the dailies are already out for the week, then it's not going to be here. So we're going to do the radio restart missions, starting with
those guns are gonna keep firing until we shut down the generator.
This one.
Generator is disabled. The gun is down. All right, time to move.
This is like about the third or fourth mission. I'm not 100% sure on that.
That sentry gun won't be giving us any more trouble. The turrets are down. I've got the door open. Let's go. Let's take this bitch over. Now, let's get the station running. Here we go! That was close. All right. This is an old system, but I should be able to get her upgraded and running. Stand by and make sure I don't get a bullet in my back. Here from the bad guys.
So after this, I might do some broadcasts of Fallout 76. I went and got my character. Haven't set up my camp yet.
Wait, something's not right. Check! How old is this thing? Stucco. We need to make some repairs so we can get this thing back up and running.
I have never played that game except for set up my character, so I don't really know how to play that game.
Let's get to the next one.
Yes, the next one. I'm gonna miss that though. Fallout 76. One of the worst things one of the bad things I've heard about that is that it's not, you have to make your own ammo. It's not as easily obtainable as it is.
It's a big fella. Be careful.
Yeah, that's a big fella.
Oh, Jack! Get up here, quick! I'm in deep Stocko! Cass is in trouble! We've got to help her! You're a lifesaver, hon.
I'm gonna miss him. He's got a limited vocabulary.
Almost there. Come on, baby, don't shut down on me!
Of course, my character, she has a limited vocabulary too. Of course, they didn't program a very large vocabulary for her, apparently. Yeah, look at how easy ammo is obtainable in this game.
This is Cass Ducar reporting to you live from K-Tam, where 2 Ark Hunters have just successfully completed the job of E-Rep soldiers. Do you copy?
We do copy, loud and clear.
Hell yeah! In your face, Grant.
We have men on the perimeter moving in to hold the position.
What the jack? They send in help now? We already did everything. Thanks, bud. Much appreciated.
43 kills, 2 downs, no player revives because I was the only one.
All clear. The area is secure.
Now, in the storyline, from here, they added the Nolan thing, so we would go over and do Nolan, where we do that little miniature arc fall and run into Nolan and Marissa. But that one's not redoable. But it would be down here. In the original Defiance, it was an episode mission, kind of like a TV show. So I think that's how they had the game set up. But it's not officially a part of Radio Restart. So yeah, so Nolan and Alyssa, or whatever her name is, would be here. You go over here, the arc fall would fall, you do that little battle with them and win their thingy, and then you'd end up meeting them at the crater for that other mission. But since how that's not redoable, because that's that's the storyline, none of that's redoable. So we're just gonna go do phase 2 of the Radio Restart, which is go fire up transmitter Southtown Tower. Oh yeah,
Hitching a ride.
It's a minute down the street. I'm not gonna run to it. So we're gonna go down to so this is the K-10 radio station we just did. We're going to go down and do their transmissional tower. Which is technically under the new storyline, it would be after the one I just said. In the original storyline, it's immediate, I think. This one in East Tower. I don't know when or if they ever added North Tower.
Push them back!
You know what's funny is you don't actually do anything to that. You don't turn it off or deactivate it. I actually stick a explosive on it. So, see, that's an explosive. So the next one who tries to activate it blows up. And then in the storyline, you come up here. Well, actually, you go up there. Yeah, you come up here first. You do something with it. Do something with this. If you haven't done them already, you get this data recorder right there. And then you go up. And you do phase 2 part of this, which is up here. Which is the actual tower. I think this is some sort of a sub-power control center. I always tried to figure how things work and stuff out. I think you can figure it out, although I don't think it works good. A lot of improvements that I would personally make to the mechanism. Like I would put those generators here and have it where you have to turn those generators on. The ones that I deactivated to benefit ones. That's not good. Okay. Then I would come over here, fix the wires. Get this little panel here, and then that thing up there would light up. And then that one would be complete. Now, in the normal storyline, let's see, we got to, where is it? I think it's down here because I have a few minutes, but I have to hurry. So we're gonna go and do North Tower next. Sometimes North Tower glitches. Sounds like somebody's already here. Alarm's going off. So it may be glitched. Wow, that was... Oh, there was other people who did it. So, I guess this one's done. I don't remember if you came over here and did this, but we'll pretend we did. And this tower lights up. Now, as I personally do, not that it's a thingy, you follow this trail, probably other people who play Defiance. This goes back to, oops, wrong switch. This trail right here goes back to this construction depot if you follow it. construction depots where you go and turn on those things, those what do you call it? Those portable generators. That's what gave me the idea that, you know, maybe they should have them around. Now, as I personally do it, not that it's included or anything, but I go up here because I don't think that this was a part of what I was trying to explain a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago, is that the radio station doesn't have power because this is K10 power, and this is where the power comes from, in my opinion. So in order for the radio station and the towers to have power, you have to come here and get the power on the grid. So that's why whenever I do radio restart, I come and always,
The repair is finished.
I always come and do this one first. Most times. Actually, most of the times I get the towers up first, then I do the main radio.
Repair is complete.
It is possible, by the way, to do all these, activate all these computers here, and then go and kill all the people. I've done it once.
Nice. It's fixed. I'm detecting mutated organic life. Looks like there's a group of mutants on their way. That one is tougher than the others.
Okay, there was only a handful, 16 bad guys, not very many. That's why I do it along with usually the North Tower. The only reason why I don't do it first is because of the way they positioned all this junk. If they positioned it better where you could go to this one first, then, you know, it's just... You're not a sitting duck. Wow. It's hard to believe Hellbug had a gun.
Time to drive.
Oh. You know, one of the reasons why I'm trying to hurry is because I don't know if anybody who is watching now knows about, I was in the hospital like a month and a half ago. Had a really bad, super bad infection. And they had to cut out the infection, so now I had a big wound. Now I have a nurse who comes by every couple of days and cleans it for me because of where it is. She's due to be here in a few minutes, so that's why we're trying to hurry. So I probably won't have time to do to do whatchamacallit.
I'm going for the alarm! You will not survive! I'm calling for backup!
Yes, you can try. I should just let him blow up once.
In sight.
Usually when you do these, that's why these ones are a weekly, because there's like 4 or 5 of these you gotta do. Now we're supposed to do Cedro. I don't know if I'll have time to do Cedro before she gets here. But, you know, to me, Cedro doesn't make any sense. I mean, it might just be me, but, you know, Cedro doesn't have anything to do with the radio. Doesn't have anything to do with the radio. Now, the one that does, preliminary function, is this one. But Cedro doesn't. Cedro basically is where they control those Mac monolith things. We go through there to destroy that. But we really don't send any communication signals through Cedro.
Hitching a ride.
We go through the one that I'm going to. I can't remember. I can't pronounce the name of it. This is why I add it, but it's not technically a part of. Shouldn't be a part of this one, because it has no bearing. I mean, I'll probably still do Cedro just because. Because it's a part of the other one that I'm probably going to do later. But it's the one that the resist.
Those guns are gonna keep firing until we
It's the
shut down
one
the
that we
generator.
use, or because I'm an ARC hunter and I'm with these people, I like to immerse myself in the game. So when I say we, that's what I mean by we, because I believe I'm my character while I play this game. Whether it's weird or not doesn't matter to me. But this one down here that we're going to, this one actually does communications.
We need to clear this area of hostiles.
And this is one of the reasons why we come down it. And then Rosie, she sends a signal through it to take over the monolith, the one at ammo, what do you call it? Ammo, what do you call that place? This is the one that we personally, or the whatchamacallit, uses for communications. That's what, when you do this mission, that's what you're here for. To bring up the dinghy.
I'm connecting to the power source.
So this Bernal's tower. So this is the communication tower that we
What
use.
the check are those? Take care of these things. I'll let you know a console is powered up.
So this is why I added to radio restart, because we use it as a part of the radio restart.
The console is on. Attach the transmitter before more of those things attack.
blatantly intruding on their home turf.
Dismissed.
Not good.
No, this ain't their home turf.
You are good. Now get that transmitter attached to the west console.
Running just a little bit ahead of schedule there. Although this isn't a very large tower, certainly is not as big as Cedro, but Cedro's a TV station too.
Trouble ahead.
This is turning into a really large pile of power shit. Take it out!
Target those bright glowing vents. The Forge's power source is unstable and vulnerable.
Clip is empty.
Okay, I gotta get more.
Grabbing ammo.
That was the complete opposite of awesome. Attach that last transmitter.
These Obernos.
Excellent. Let me try to get Grant on the line.
And you go in, it goes into the cutscene where she does, which is why I personally include this one and think that this one should have been included instead of Cedro, because Cedro has nothing to do with the communications. All we do there is go there and hack, and it's for the monolith thing that goes through there. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't ever use it. And this one is wow. Oh, Solar Strike. That's for some. That's technically one that we only get during the winter time because there's snow. Maybe we should go do one.
Arclaw, let's go earn some script. But let's also stay alive to spend it.
I don't have time to do Cedro right now, so I'm gonna have to come back and do that one later. I don't remember if I did. No, I don't think I did that one yet. I know I did. It's called Ammo Park. If you're familiar with it, it's where you go up there and you take over four bulwarks and you attach those things to that monolith, and then you thingy. That's the things that they run through there. Wow, the Christmas tree is way up in the air. Everything, and how come I can't see it?
Careful, we got a lot more bulge on their way.
No. I don't know, maybe I'll go up and do the other one that I was gonna do, because I don't really have time to do this one. I don't even know if I'm going to have time to do that one. But I might. I like the Christmas trees though. It's like they're trying to grab everything up. See, this one is part of the ones that part of the weekly. It's called primary function, and it's a weekly. And it's
Time to
where
drive.
you go and you get rid of the scrappers. I do them in this order because usually this one first, then the one I just did, but I did it as a part radio restart because, like I said earlier, in my opinion, it should be included and not Cedro. Why I do it this way is because when you do control, the one at the trolley place, which is the last one in the series, this one, you take control of the scrappers, and if you do them the other way, it doesn't make any sense because you're going to go kill them. So you do that one, then this one, and then you take control of the scrappers, and to me it makes sense. Because you can't go kill them. What? Does not compute.
It's about Jasmine. Open the door.
What about Jasmine?
I'll tell you when you come open the door.
Maybe I don't wanna.
No, just open the door.
My nurse is supposed to be here in like 8 minutes.
That's fine. Open the door so I can talk to you real quick.
I'll think about it. Kids. Yeah, it looks like I won't be able to do this one anyway. It's glitching. Don't know why it's glitching, but my nurse is going to be here in a few minutes, so I wouldn't be able to finish it anyway. She's supposed to be here at 4 o'clock. I don't know where everybody's time frame is from, but I'm from West Valley City, a suburb of Salt Lake City, Utah. The capital city of Salt Lake. Well, actually, the capital city of Utah is Salt Lake. So I'm in a suburb of it. I don't have any fancy name for it like some other people do, but I don't know that it's I don't know that other people's cities are magical or not. I only know that Texas has Dallas, and Dallas is supposed to be the largest city in the United States, is what I heard, because it's so big. But then, you know, you got Fort Worth right next to it, so it's hard to say exactly how big it really is. This is messed up. It's all whatchamacallit. It looks like it's all thingy. For sure, if the data recorder isn't at the back here, then it definitely is glitching. So yeah, there's a data recorder. I ain't showing people, I didn't do any of those videos on that because, you know, like I said earlier in the video, this is my tribute to the end of the game. It's ending in a week, probably next Monday. I think that should be the 28th. So these are my videos for, because I never made a lot of videos on this game, so I probably should have played it more, but you know, a friend of mine, Maverick Dunn, I mentioned him a couple of times. He plays this game religiously every day. He got his power all the way up to 15. That's how I know you can get it to 15. And you can get all the crystals, and he's the one that taught me about the crystals and everything else like that. See, another shot at the crystals. There's the crystals. See, max power level, that's separate. That's the other one. And see, I got mine up to 1,000. See where it says core output. And then these are the crystals I was talking about. And you click on one of them, and then you go down here, and then you read all that Felder card below them. It tells you what they do. And once you get a crystal in a slot, they can be replaced by, I think there's 4 or 5 crystals. Flawless is the highest, but you look at the little percentages below the crystals, and it tells you what percentage rank it is. So you got polished, flawless, and I'm thinking once a crystal is replaced, it is what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? It is turned into chromatic dust, which chromatic dust is used to buy stuff. So I'm gonna have to leave that anyway. Oh yeah, we're going the wrong way. What one? Oh, that's a scrapper one. Solar Strike.
Okay, she's here.
So it looks like she's here, so I'm gonna have to pause.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
What?
So I'm gonna go get the girls ready to go, and when you're